Hi, Marianne Croce here from Small Biz Vantage and the creator of a 3-day weekend system. I'm glad to be here each and every week to do these lives, and I call them Auto Shop Success in 15 minutes. This week, we had an oops. This is the third take. Had a sound issue. Finally got it resolved. So this is the third time I'm recording this live. It would be easy to just kind of give up and say, oh, I'll do another one next week. But I really believe that the magic is in the doing, right? We have to be flexible and adaptable. So I want to get this information out to my audience of listeners. Life happens, things happen, right? Things go wrong. So the reason why I do these lives are two reasons. One of them is for you to be able to shift the way you look at your business and really turn that into a competitive edge. The second is for you to take one action item away each and every week. When you combine that, taking 15 minutes a week and really looking at your business from that 30,000-foot view, which most auto shop owners just don't have time to do because they're so caught up in the day-to-day. And you combine that with making a small, consistent change each and every week, it causes a ripple effect in your business and you get really great results. A common question I get asked is, who do you work with, Marianne? And I work with single location shop owners. They come to me because they're in what I call owner overload. They feel like their business is consuming them. They've reached milestones. They've had some successes in their business that they're really happy about, but now they feel stuck. They want to not be consumed by their business anymore, but they don't want to sacrifice their business. They want to have a personal life. They want to be present with family, friends. Many of these shop owners are run by family. Their businesses are family businesses. Very common thread when I talk to shop owners. So let's get started. Again, this is a recording because we had an oops this week, but we still have to do this, right? So the topic today is, it's not a time problem. I find that many shops have said to me in one way or another, I just need more time. So if you're telling yourself that, I really want to challenge you today, because most of the time it's not a time problem. It's a role problem. So the real issue of what's going on is time doesn't disappear randomly. It disappears when decisions still come to you. Questions still need you. Problems still land on your desk. That's not poor scheduling. That's dependency, right? Everything is depending on you. When the owner is still the solution, time never comes back. You can manage your calendar perfectly and still feel buried, because the business depends on your availability, not your leadership. You having to be available all the time, that's not leadership. So why this is hard? This is very common. And here's why it's uncomfortable for owners. Being needed feels responsible. Think about it. You have a team, you have customers, suppliers, vendors. If you feel like you're needed, you feel like you're being responsible to the business and to the people that are around you. Stepping in feels faster. You want to give great service. So you're thinking, you know what, if I just do it myself, it'll get done and it'll be quicker. Problem is you own it. Availability feels like leadership, but it isn't. So you protect everyone else's time and you sacrifice your own. You're protecting everyone else's time and you're sacrificing your own. I really want to let that land with you. The shop quietly learns if it matters, it goes to the owner. That creates motion. People are busy. Cars are coming in, cars are going out, things are happening, but not progress. Did you ever feel at the end of the day, you had a really, really busy day? You're tired, right? You feel like you just don't have any fuel left. But you think back and you say, really, what was I productive? Was I as productive as I wanted to be? So busy doesn't mean being productive. We have to wrap our head around that. So where time really leaks, because there's always leaks when we talk about this topic. Time leaks don't start on your calendar. They start here. Unclear decision authority. People don't know if they can make the decision, if they have the authority. How, what, when, where, they don't know. Fuzzy ownership. People don't own responsibilities or even their role. Priorities that live in your head. You know what is a priority, but does your team? And no rules for escalation. Ever have someone go from here and feel frustrated, but then go here and we have anger, we have chaos? What are the rules for escalation? How do we prevent the owner from stepping in because the situation just got so out of hand? When those are clear, it's great. But when they're not clear, it's because the owner is the glue. That's what you've become. And that's not sustainable. And it's not what you signed up for. I've spoken with hundreds of owners over the year. Each year they tell me it's not something that they thought about. It's not something that they signed up for. So each week I leave you with an action item because the magic is in the doing. So here's your Auto Shop Success action item for the week. Look at yesterday's calendar. Pull out your phone, go on your computer, whatever, and look at yesterday's calendar. Think about it. Circle anything only you could have done. That only you could do it. No one else in the shop could do it. Everything else is showing you where the business still relies on you instead of structure. And I want to tell you that that is not failure. It's clarity. That's what that is. If this helped you see why time keeps slipping away, then that's clarity doing its job. So I also leave you with a pro thinking tip. Time freedom isn't a scheduling skill. This is not something that you learn or you take a class on, scheduling. It's a leadership outcome. Time freedom is a leadership outcome. And that Auto Shop Success. So thanks for being here. Again, this is a recording. 3 times a charm. If you have any comments, anything that you want to put in a response, I can take a joke too. I will respond to everything. So thanks for being here and have an enjoyable week.